Call the spaceships to Davenport, prepare for Divanarchy, and interface with a couch in space. It is space couch time. I think I broke my magical space couch controller, but that's okay. We'll make like was it Star Trek Nemesis that they go into manual control with like the joystick? Fucking stupid. But we're doing Lawnmower Man too. Before we get to our guest today, who I'm super, super excited to talk to, we got to pay some bills because space gas is expensive. And our advertising this week is from Liger Hawk Records. You want to check out How Can the Crow Be Real If Birds Aren't Real by Dot Exorcist. Then you have Tommy Tantrum, the best of Tommy Tantrum. It's literally his best. Then you have the 8-Bit Panda Strikes +3 Tentacle Knife. It's so good. Then you want to check out Bitman. Just released Journeys. Invictus' self-titled EP Invictus. Also available is Interfaced from Dot Exorcist. He's just been on a roll. Then you got Anger, Pain, Fear, and Aggression. I hope I said that right, from Dot Exorcist. Enter the Octagon, our first sampler from Liger Hawk Records. 8-Bit Panda Strike is back with Game Night. It gets a little blue. Tommy Tantrum's Trapped in the Universe. And, of course, Bitman's Space Wallop. It is indeed a wallop from space. And Eye of the Liger Hawk will have happened by the time you watch this, but space is curved, so it's still coming up for us as we're pre-recording because it's just time and out here in the depths of space gets all weird. And also sponsor Super 7. You want to go to super7.com/spacecouchshow for the coolest action figures in town. That helps us out quite a bit. Super7.com Space Couch Show. I got this Rataro from Thundercats. They remade him. He's great. You can do the dagger cross laser. It's so good. So check that out at super7.com/Space Couch Show. Make sure you put in the Space Couch Show. Speaking of Space Couch, it's guest time. This is going to be amazing. All the way from Pennsylvania, please welcome SPEW. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, welcome to the SPEW Couch.
Yeah, it's SPEW Couch. I should have.
It is now.
It's now it's SPEW Couch. Welcome to episode 1 of SPEW Couch, everybody.
By the way, we're from Wilkes-Barre and West Pittston.
Okay, awesome. I will be going out there myself soon, but I have heretofore not been, so I will leave it up to the wonderful SPEW for a segment we call Describe Your Vibe. So how would you describe you? Give us the bird's eye view of SPEW. No rhyming.
How would I describe SPEW?
Let's hear it. I'm interested.
It's a bunch of gay stuff, really.
Well, I'll take over here.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
It's more of just a bunch of dudes getting together and making music at this point.
That sounds gay. That sounded gayer.
No,
That's all right.
Rent doesn't pay itself. No judgment here.
we all listen to such different things between all of us that we just mix it together and
awesome. Okay.
it spews out.
It was like the last guy said, it's like a melodic hodgepodge of hardcore, punk, and
sludge.
Like just rabid insults and sludge. Yeah.
Okay.
Slubby schizophrenic mess it's very crowd involved
It's
too.
slump.
Like if you want, like, we're good live.
You are good live, and we'll get to that. That's interesting because it's like you were described initially to me as a punk band, and I wasn't hearing like the like the 3-chord, rinse
Yeah, we
repeat
get
stuff.
bumped in with punk.
We're a slunk band.
It's a
Slunk.
tricky question.
I'd say it's more like a grunge punk type thing.
Awesome.
Even like an alternative vibe. But I think what separates us from other people is that it's never the same show twice, especially with this guy as the front man. It's an experience where we're kind of experiencing it with the crowd as well, seeing what's going to happen.
I'll kiss you,
And
I'll
so,
play you.
It's
That's how you play it.
it's interesting. So it's always a good time.
Awesome. I love it. Well, we have the demo out now called Demo. do we have a full length in the clip, or is that something we'll see soon?
We're pretty much there already. Yeah, and it's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah. So we're taking a little bit of time off for the next couple of months. I'm having a kid any day now.
Hey, nice.
2 days before this airs, Kira will be here. So
is that your first?
No, it's my second.
Okay, cool.
Benson, my son, is a huge fan of us.
Yeah,
but Kira will be here 2 days before this airs. So great to meet you.
Yeah.
Love you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And,
we're uncles.
Very cool.
They're spunkles, yes.
Spunkles, gross.
But
I'm already a drunkle.
Yeah, so we're going to take a little bit of time just to basically get everything together, and then we're going to be recording probably around, what would you say, like December, probably.
Back on the streets.
So that way we can have it out.
By the beginning of next year. We'll have our album.
Awesome. Oh, I'm looking forward to
the next one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The never-changing process.
Yeah.
Well, I'm especially looking forward to that. This hasn't happened as we're recording this, but will have happened by the time people see this. Your performance for the first online festival is amazing.
I haven't seen the footage.
Yeah,
it's great. I'll send it to you.
Speaking of which,
I sent it.
Let's introduce Johnny.
So this is Johnny. Johnny's been with us since day one. He's not he doesn't play music in the band, but he's more important than that. He helps us keep track on everything we're doing. He helps us carry shit in and
awesome.
out.
He records everything. He's the one that recorded what you saw.
Everything that's recorded is done by this guy right here. He tells us if we're being too loud, too low.
Oh, that's cool.
He's great.
I'm their jack of all trades.
Yeah.
He's like the George Martin.
Valuable.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Certainly couldn't do without him.
He does more than me.
And so he filmed it in my basement of my house, and we ran basically through the set. We just had some fun with it, and we said, "Yeah, that sounds good. Send it out."
It did. Second only to your musical chops. The interstitial stage banter had me dying. Just hello, empty basement, and I'm
a goofy motherfucker, man. Like I have a lot of fun up there, but when it's time to get into the serious stuff, you'll notice like midway through, there's a little transition.
There's a flip that switches. Yeah,
we're goofy, we're silly, but there's more to it than that too.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to steal.
This is my therapy, dog.
We do this because we love it.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I will steal your move of calling somebody an S-bag.
Oh shit!
So.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh
yeah.
He could do.
So the last song on there where we have 3 minutes left.
Shit, I forgot about that.
So that's actually from the old formation of SPEW before these two joined.
Okay.
And it was called Back on the Streets with a Gun.
Right.
And our old singer wrote it for us.
I wrote it.
He wrote it, And our old singer wrote one line in it. And then when we started, Murph rewrote it.
There it is.
I was talking to Mike from...
Yeah, I know.
Because that was the old guy's name. But Murph here, he rewrote it to be toe come as a funny song.
I like to suck toes when I come.
And it was supposed to be a funny song, and the guy kind of had a problem with it.
And we don't play it anymore.
We don't play it anymore, really.
Okay. So everybody there at home that got to see that track, that was a
it was
bonus material. That was DLC.
Bonus track, right?
Yeah. If you let the cassette play for an extra hour, you can hear it. Yeah.
That was all by myself.
Big on hidden tracks.
I remember Dookie, all by myself, that one song, you just let the album play.
Blew my mind.
Yeah.
Lost, I think, the art of the hidden track in this Bandcamp world.
The last great band to probably have hidden track, honestly, was AFI Sing the Sorrow.
Okay.
Was that just like a let it play sort of thing?
So you go about 12 minutes after Home is Nowhere,
quite the wait.
Which is their last track on Sing the Sorrow. And you go about 12 minutes. And I remember falling asleep one night, and I woke up to this weird piano intro and someone doing monologue. And then it goes into a long, song that's really fucking deep.
That's how I found the one on Clutch.
Yeah. Clutch has one too.
I fell the fuck asleep. Or not Clutch, CKY.
Yeah.
Clutch has one, but not
Close but far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I remember the day my friend called me in a panic because he discovered that if you rewound like from track 1 on the They Might Be Giants CD, there was a secret song. And
Yes.
They Might Be Giants. Yeah, they would do that.
That was a fun
They had a...
that was cool, actually.
There's a couple bands that did that where you can only get to the hidden track if you go backwards from the first. Instead of like letting the last track play out, it wouldn't play. But if you went backwards from the first, it would play.
This alchemy of physical media. Well, speaking of songwriting, how in this iteration, if you will, of SPEW, how is a song composed? Like, do you have a chief songwriter? Do you all get together and powwow?
I can tell you where it started. So in the old iteration of the band, I wrote most of the songs, and the ones that we still play that were old songs were rewritten by Murph. And then from that point, he's taken off with the songwriting responsibilities, and so after that, it's all up to him. So
yeah, the old songs that we use from the original, you know, I wound up writing a lot of like the riffs and the melody for it. And so we just carried that over, and then Josh came in and started writing with me, and Josh write a lot of the melodies with him just coming in with great fucking beats that keep up. And then Murph freestyles, and he also has a book full of masterwork.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I came out with a rap album in 2009. It sucked. But
really?
Yeah, I'll just have a couple of drinks, like after work. It's my therapy. Like I'll just go home, whatever I'm feeling that day, just write it down, and then I'll come with like 7 or 8 songs and just plug in. Because
that's so cool.
We start like we like to like just riff, you know, like we'll just start playing just to warm up and stuff. Because we're old, we got arthritis and whatnot. It's like, let me warm up this old organ. And
what you say?
Let me warm up this old organ.
What you say?
Let me warm up this old organ. And so, fucking made me lose my train of thought. But yeah, so that, like, you know, it's all interchangeable. And, like, Matt's a really good writer, too. Like, I really want to use some of his songs, but, like, singing other people's stuff just because while you're writing it, it's like you got the iambic pentameter in your head. And, like, it's like, I'm trying, but it's like, man, like, there's...
You don't want to hear my shit.
No, I want people to feel the emotion behind it. It's like, damn, I know what that fucking idiot was feeling when he wrote that song.
I'm like Elliott Smith, man, and I don't.
I'm like
shit.
Alan Jackson. Went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Hey, you're from Tennessee.
Do you have any? We should do a little bit of responsibility. Do you have any gigs or anything that we should plug for the people?
No, because the whole child thing. But we're going to be.
Oh wait,
like,
I forgot.
Maybe a show in August, but we're right now focused on new stuff.
This guy,
everything.
Well, right, there's just that. We're saying hello in advance.
So, we don't have anything to plug.
So other than what I've come to realize about the band, like the most thing that makes us successful at this moment is not like the music we're writing. It's honestly that we're friends.
Yeah,
we just got done playing Magic, dude.
Like we like each other. We can sit around a table, call each other pricks for an hour, and then go down and write music. It's just.
That's really I forget who said it. One of the pretty Seraphim Shock, sort of legendary goth rock band. I had asked him about touring, and give us a tip for touring, and his tip was so simple. It's just like go with people you like. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
If I can't live in a band with you, I'm not gonna go live in a band with you.
Yeah, that was one big thing.
That's a bumper sticker.
When we looked at like Murph and Josh, and I would always say to Kev, I was like, I could actually see myself going on tour with these guys. I could see myself hanging out with these guys. You don't want to do that.
Well, no. I was just gonna say, you spend enough time with anybody, there's gonna be things that irk you. Of course, I mean that's just nature. The fallacy of man. But
yeah, if you've been in enough bands, and we've all been in a million bands,
who can you talk to?
The difference between the ones that last and the ones that don't is the ones where you're not trying to just stand each other to get through like a jam session.
Oh,
where, you're actually hanging out after, you're having drinks, you're smoking, you're having time. So these are all my best friends. I mean, like we text making fun of each other all day. Someone just took off a shoe. You know,
We all took off our shoes. You didn't
You're
have
the only
shoes.
one with shoes!
No shoes.
Oh, well, there's no rules in space, guys. So, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wear
can't
one
smell
shoe.
feet in space. I heard that from National Geographic.
if you
Yeah.
could offer any piece of merch,
Put them back on, Merc.
Yeah, they're bad.
like,
Someone's
in theoretical SPEW world, if you could offer any piece of merch, what would it be?
First of all, it's called Spew Town, and second of all, it's Spew Town, so you can come party.
I'll wear one.
The key merch, a video game,
Okay.
like a partying video game.
All right. We will get into that in a second. You're setting me up really well for a
Yeah,
future
that's where
segment.
green merch was. I like a second.
I
green
will
merch,
offer
yeah.
branded barf bags. I think could work well
It'd be
for.
low
Spew
overtime.
bags, it would be cool. That is a good idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We can corner the airplane market.
Some merch that would be fun.
But
I think
the
it's fun.
airplane. You could quarter the airplane. Oh, wait. On the airplanes, I thought you were going to come out with the SPEW
Airline?
airplane.
I want to start a franchise of like donation shops where you can go, spew and help the economy a little bit.
Okay.
I want to start a chicken restaurant called
Those
Spew.
places exist. They're called whorehouses. But
Well,
Don't you
I would just like to
shit on
point
our
out
game.
for our audience that most people say I'd like to do tank tops or like a crew neck, but SPEW wants to help society with.
Oh, we're good. We're
That's
good,
right.
folks.
That's
That's
good people.
I do a lot of charity
These
work.
Foods Not Bombs of Wilkes-Barre, like he's part of that. Well, not
either that or maybe
he
some like
helps out a
I
lot.
do. It's more the Wilkes-Barre Community
Yeah.
Garden.
Yeah.
We actually just got concrete. We got our government funding down, and it's like, well, it's not like it's community garden filled with vegetables. We all pitch in, and people in need that can go down there and do that.
That's awesome.
I used to do Food Not Bombs up here, but operating
Oh, yeah.
silent. Like having the moniker, it's like people. It's like, hey, how can I help? It's like, oh, meet me here at 5, and then I'm just sitting there with fucking like 7 rakes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
Charlie
like,
Brown.
all right, well, I guess I'll fucking do it.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, pretty much. Kick
Right.
fucking football.
I wanted
Yeah,
to get
Terry.
slightly highfalutin because punk rock has sort of been now with the caveat that you guys aren't a straight up
Fucking dead.
punk band, but
What?
it's never really gone away. Like it's kind
Yeah,
of been
I
there my
agree.
whole life, and I was wondering if you had any insights into that. Like, what is the enduring appeal of punk rock?
Punk rock evolves.
I got an answer. You go first. Go for it.
Punk rock evolves. You get into it when you're young, obviously, because it's naturalized in like teen angst and stuff like that.
Right.
Obviously, that's how most people get into it. Some people get into it way later, but you're always angsty.
Mhm.
There's always something that's gonna piss you off, and it's all in 4/4. So I mean, it's a great rhythm,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I would say I kind of touched on what he said. I feel like there's a certain point in everyone's life where punk rock's like message is really going to apply to you at that point in time. It usually isn't like your teenage or formative years where like you're going to hear something where not necessarily even rebellious, but just someone who's an outsider trying to find themselves and trying to like come to grips with like who they are as a person and like what they feel and this and that. And so I think we've all been there where we just said that
Right.
song right there, whatever that is, I'm buying that album.
That's
Right.
why.
You know, and that's the kind of reasons why we make music. We're just like, I want someone to feel that from something that I made.
Not
So,
only that, a lot of people say like punk music doesn't have technicality to it or anything like that. Like that's pretty laughable. Like
Yeah.
4/4, it's not. If you listen, there's so many off branches of punk anymore, like
Right.
melodic punk and all that. Descendants, those bass lines, let
What?
alone any Descendant song from front of the catalog all the way to the back.
preach.
It's difficult. Like it's a guitar player and a bass player making all that fucking noise you would normally need 5 or 6 people.
Yeah, that's a good call.
But then you can also go to Rich Kids on LSD that have psychedelic, groovy, like Southern California bass lines with East Coast hardcore to it. It's like there's so much mixture to it that it's going to touch everyone from people who are football players to people who are skaters to the people who are just smoking cigarettes behind a Wawa. Like
Run DMC said, no, dead.
What did Run DMC say?
He said that hip hop or punk rock is just white hip hop.
yup, it is.
That's amazing.
It's an
So,
called Punk
look-
by Steven something.
Well, Guar. So Guar's a metal band, but they do punk songs too.
Yeah.
They have the Salaminizer, right? That song is just Gangsta Gangsta rewritten
It really
into a metal punk version.
Yeah.
There you go.
All poetry, dude.
Well, and not only that, but it's my entry point was that it's so funny. Like discovering like Guttermouth and No Effects when I was a wee lad. I'm like, this is amazingly hilarious, and it kicks ass at the same time. So, like,
Yeah.
You can't take yourself too seriously.
High energy. And
Don't call me white!
yeah, buddy.
Dude, hard to be in a bad mood when you're listening to good punk music. You're like, just, you know what? This is brightening my day. Who gives a shit, you know?
Hell
No,
yeah.
you're forever the optimist. Sometimes I'm mad, and that's good.
Sure. That's true.
Kev keeps us all up here.
Forever the optimist.
I'm the optimist, and these guys, you know.
He could fall down the stairs and go, at least I didn't break my neck.
That was the greatest fall down the stairs ever. The best one.
All back.
Hey, I still got my neck, right?
There you go.
I'm not walking
Love
over
it.
here.
Still see.
Optimist Prime over here. The
Nice.
I like that. Thank you. Thank you.
is it worth speculating on the future of punk rock, or is that unknowable?
It'll always be here. We just
Okay.
There's no getting rid of it. Yeah, I think that's.
As long as there's a political structure or people with depression,
I
there'll be
think we're
punk.
good. Yeah.
yeah.
There'll be music
At
in
least
general.
Yeah.
In our
Good
lifetime,
call,
at least.
I don't think it's going anywhere. I hope it doesn't.
Well, we are definitely going to a certain place, and that is to everybody's favorite feature segment, Radiation Round, called that because lightning is exceedingly rare in space. No wrong answers. We'll start out at the top.
Hey!
Jason, Freddie, or Mike Myers?
Go down the line.
Mike Myers, my favorite.
Mike,
Murph,
Jason, Jason, I guess.
Jason.
you said Jason,
Freddie or Mike.
Freddie or Mike? Freddie.
Oh wait, I'm taking Freddie. He
No,
wants you
Freddie.
to dream.
Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Dream
greatest
Wa- yes.
art movie ever.
Yeah.
Such a good
With the
movie.
fucking gun
Oh,
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, see with the veins. Yeah.
Oh, good answer. Okay.
Oh, wait, that's
Oh,
Mike
all right,
Myers.
he's taking Mike.
All right, so a mix between
That's
Freddie and
great.
Mike, it sounds like mostly. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool and all, but like he's a deadite, so he's technically an evil dead.
I'm taking
Wow,
Pinhead. Master.
Jason's a deadite. Oh man.
He is. If you look through the comics, when Ash versus Jason, there's a whole comic line of it. He's actually brought back from the Necronomicon.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
true. Actually, in episode 6, you see that.
He wishes he knew
In
this
3
shit.
minutes per
That's
second.
why he does
Well,
it.
we,
It's a defense mechanism.
You will see that it is correct.
It's okay.
we
Kev.
nerded up
trying to
here.
go.
on
I'm trying to go.
Space Difficulty increases for question 2.
I know.
Sorry, what?
Bad Religion, Rancid, The Ramones, or No Effects?
Pick better punk bands.
You know what's funny?
Those are
That's
just the
never
4.
crack.
Or say, okay, that's a perfectly valid answer. Pick better punk bands.
Okay. Of the ones that you said,
Actually, that's a terrible punk band. Let Never Crack sucks.
ironically, in spite of the fact that I'm a devout Catholic, my favorite is Bad Religion.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
Dead Milkman.
on that would probably be. I've seen all those bands, and
Yeah.
out of all of them, probably Bad Religion, dude.
Yeah.
They're I just
All
like
right.
their.
Yeah,
All right.
I- religion for one of those. It's
Good
Rancid.
stuff.
I've seen Rancid. before.
Rancid's also the
What
right
I like
I'm going
about Rancid, you probably like about Rancid, is
I like the surfy vibe.
Yeah.
Freeman, the fucking bass lines.
Yeah, those are
Just
fun.
like the surfy vibe.
Maxwell Murder is like the craziest song ever.
Okay. Good stuff. And we'll
Red Hot Meat.
close on this.
We're
Hulk
done
Hogan,
already.
Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Undertaker, or other?
Steve Blackman.
Steve Blackman.
Easy.
Yeah.
The Repo Man. No, I would say.
Repo Man. Oh, that's a reference.
I'm gonna take your car. Ooh.
Yes, with the hook.
I'm gonna go with the Macho Man.
Well done. Well done.
Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Dude, besides what he did, his wrestling career was phenomenal.
Fucking
Flying
cool.
headbutt, it's iconic.
I'm going to go with
Shit.
Taker.
Okay,
Taker.
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 cool.
I don't-
So from the top, a
Gotcha.
mix of
Josh
kind of
hates
Freddie
wrestling.
and Mike Myers. Pick better punk band / Bad Religion mostly with Silver Medal to Rancid. And then Steve Blackman, Macho Man, and
Say it.
Dustin with Taker.
Chris
And
Benoit.
Chris Benoit. All right. So.
Oh, we've been canceled by WWE. We have to end this.
That's why he sucks.
Wait, Chris Benoit. He never existed. We've
I know. Who is that?
not in the WWE universe. At
Yes,
least.
we've erased him from history. But here in space, we have access to both time and space. It's the same. Damn. And then we will, as prophesized earlier, we will go to hypothetical spectacle. This is very sort of like exactly. We distill your essence down on into something weird, like SPEW the breakfast cereal or SPEW the rom-com. And I thought, and you touched on it, what would SPEW the video game be like? Would this be like Pac-Man, but instead of the power pill, it's like a PBS?
It'd be like an 8-bit fighter with us and other local bands.
Okay.
Matches. Like I always wanted, like just like it's something easy to program or something. But I always wanted to fight myself,
Totally.
and I feel like the only option that I'm gonna fucking have in my like short little life here that I get to fight myself. So
what would your Dragon Punch be? Like, what would the Murph Hadoken be?
I'm a kicker, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. I went state. But
So like even without shoes, your socked foot would kill.
oh no, I got fucking talons. I gotta clip my toenails. I'm wearing shoes. But I'm everyone knows I'm gross. Okay. Ladies. Oh,
that's right, ladies. He's got.
But yeah, no, I think it could just be like a fighting game with other bands, and like how cool would that be? It's like, yo, you ever just want to like fucking kick Christ Chopper's ass? Well, now you have the opportunity on
we could do like the
Newgrounds.com.
Ligerhawk fighting game and like the
Yo,
band could
for
get
real,
in there.
all your artists, you can do that.
Fighter game, an 8-bit one would suck shit.
I'm just thinking the easiest to make, like the most obtainable game.
I feel like
I'd like to turn our characters that we have on the demo, which all that is done by me.
I think a Super Smash.
I would like to turn all of them into like either a comic strip or down the line maybe an animation series, a
That's
SPEW TV show.
Awesome.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I really
With
do
the
like the
guys
art.
on it,
Cool.
kind of almost like a Clerks thing. They're hanging outside of the club,
Yeah.
and every stupid band, and they're like, "Why can't we play here?"
Yeah.
And it's because they lit the cat on fire and threw it
Yes.
inside some stupid shit.
Cool, so bad.
Or would it be more like Marvel versus Capcom, where you could like switch? You have like
There you go.
Old fair.
No, like you pick the band and then you switch between the members, like as
Yes.
players.
Somebody comes in.
You guys are talking to me like I'm going to
I
make
think the
this.
better idea would
Yes,
be
you are.
I don't even know how to use that
style,
computer.
where It's just kind of,
Talk to him. Talk to the man on the computer. He can
There
make
you
it.
go. Well,
Thank you,
we'll make
buddy.
it happen. It's here.
We'll talk to 8-Bit too. He's
Ligerhawk
actually
Digital.
he's from not far from us.
So I usually close on what's next for the mighty SPEW, but we've sort of talked to. We have a kid in the works coming up any second now. It sounds like.
That's right.
The demo is out now. Check it out.
Hero Kevin Martino. He's going to name her middle name after his hero.
No.
And I just want to say I'm really touched. It's beautiful.
Aw.
Kira Kevin's going to be
He's
beautiful.
one of my best friends, but it's actually Kira Faye.
Which-
Sorry, I should have told you before.
It's named after me.
I guess he changed his mind.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
guess.
sorry. We have stuff to talk about. Let's go.
I mean, we haven't addressed your Magic the Gathering shirt like at all.
Yeah,
So-
buddy.
So we are completely obsessed, and
We just,
I
did
wouldn't
that.
use that word.
we just played a game, and we're going to maybe play another one after this. And
I won.
All right,
it's,
he normally wins.
yeah,
Good one.
unfortunately.
we'll do a bird's eye view. Like, what's your like silver, black, like poison guy, or what's your thing?
It's all
Okay.
different.
Well,
all right, I'm blue-white.
I'm
Blue
I'm
Right.
running the Sphinx deck right now.
green or black, usually one or the other. This guy's usually black.
I'm black or black blue or black white. I'm an Eldrazi prick.
I played whatever.
He literally,
He's
if
the
you
red.
hand this dude a deck, he'll figure out how to like pretty much just kill you with whatever.
Okay, awesome. Well, we are
No, it's
going
not
to.
these nuts.
See, I
He's
told
trying to
you
get
earlier.
away from us and he can't.
We are on a rogue flight path out here in space, but I'm going to bring this flying couch back on into the station shortly. So what did we learn today? The demo's out now. Maybe sometime post kid we'll see the full length. We have watch out for the SPEW video game in which where they fight
Gotta fucking have.
local
If you want to
bands.
hear, If you want to hear
we got something to plug.
If you want to hear all of our stuff, I'm going to be putting our merch up there. I'm going to be putting all of like anything we record, pretty much our YouTube, our TikTok, everything. Go to SPEW.HereNow.com.
Everything we do is recorded, and we would like to sell more merch. We can mail. Yep. So don't be afraid to fucking reach out, dude.
So that's SPEW.HereNow.com, everybody. Check that out.
You especially. You need a new shirt.
So are like the legs of the couch the like landing rockets?
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out the reality of the world yet. But yeah, we land every now and then and make it up every time.
It's ran off cannabis.
No,
can the gun guy from Dream Warriors be like DLC in the fighting game?
Yes.
Okay. So,
yes.
Okay. So now that I will close out. I am over the moon to be on.
No, you're not. That's a black hole, you liar.
That's a nickel in the lying jar for me, but it is amazing to be working with you guys on Ligerhawk Records. This is Brian for Space Couch for SPEW, saying, call the spaceships to Davenport, prepare for anarchy, and interface with a couch in space. Space Couch. Okay, we are at outro speed. That was so much fun. SPEW Couch. Oh crap! I fucked it up. That's all right. That's 2 nickels in the SIM jar for SPEW Couch. And we are